everything that you want is coming to you. And to the degree that you don't have a shield up, you're letting it in. And the shield that you have up that is preventing you from the things you want are those things you say, those things that you keep active, that if you would stop keeping them active, they would fade away. Better. They would fade away. They will not continue to be active in your vibration. So that's the key. You got to care enough about how you feel that you don't say the things and think the things that aggravate you. So isn't that wonderful that you've got a guidance system that shows you when you're doing that thing you do that's keeping you from what you want? Fear says you're clogging the path. Anger says you're clogging the path. Frustration says you're clogging the path, not as much as with fear, but it's clogged a little bit. In other words, path of least resistance is a clear path. The path of least resistance is a path of joy, a path of fun, a path of eagerness, a path of passion, a path of clarity. Those are the emotions that you're reaching for. And you just have to stay focused long enough to produce those emotions in you when it's easy. And we're telling you, it's easier at the first part of the day. But if you get up and you focus on the issue at hand or the problem at hand, then you just bring the path of most resistance right into your vibration, and law of attraction just takes over from there. You see how it works? Do you see how it works? Do you believe that you are the creator of your own reality? Do you believe that you are the attractor of it? Do you believe that everything that you want is on its way to you? You're summoning it and blocking it. It's like saying, come here, go away. I want you, go away. I want you, but I don't believe you. That's what you do to your boyfriends too. I want you. I don't want you. But I want you, but I don't want you. But I want you, but I don't want you. But I want you, but I don't want you. Well, make up your mind. If you want it, then practice the thoughts of your desire. And desire feels good. Doubt feels bad, you see. So you all think you have to face reality. We should face reality, otherwise we'll just look stupid in this world, Abraham. If I act happy today when something bad's happening around the world, people will think I'm weird. Well, be weird then. Be weird. Be the one who's not all twirled up in that. Because most of this stuff that you're focused upon that has you feeling bad is not going to bring Ebola to your house. It's not going to bring it right to you. It's not going to bring a terrorist to your door. But what it is going to do is keep the money away that you've been wanting. What it is going to do is keep the clarity away. It's going to hold you in a place of sort of suspended animation where everything that you want is there ready to pop for you, but you're on a different channel. You're just not perceiving it. It's right there. You're just not perceiving it. And you know that because you've had the glorious experience of being on the wavelength where you got the idea. So how do these vibrations turn to the manifestations that you want? How does it happen? It comes vibrationally, and you are the interpreter of it. You get an idea. Esther has begun really wanting and doing a pretty good job of acting on inspired thought in the moment that the inspired thought comes. When she gets a thought about calling someone, she calls right then. She doesn't write it down and put it on the list that she'll get to. She used to have a list, things to do today that really matter, things to do today that I might get to and I might not, things to do tomorrow if I have time, things that don't matter to me very much. And we say, all of those lists are irrelevant. Don't keep long lists of things that you think that you're going to get to. You are powerful in your now. Your path is unfolding now. That would be like you're walking down this path, and it's a long drop off, and you're walking, and you know where you want to be, and you have the impulse, I should go that way, not that way. And then you say, I'll make a note of it and tend to it later. No, don't write it down, tend to it now. Put your foot where it belongs. But the other thing that we want to say to you is that the path is coming to you. It's not a path that you're trying to discover. The path is at your feet. The question is, are you in the right vibrational vicinity so that you can see the path? Are you getting the impulse? How do these manifestations occur? The first manifestation that indicates your point of attraction, the first manifestation is your emotion. Your emotion. What could be a bigger manifestation than the way you feel? Really, when you think about it. Is there any bigger manifestation than the way you feel? And it's instantaneous. It's right here, right now, letting you know, how does this thought fit with who you really are? And if you feel anything less than wonderful, this thought right here and now does not fit at all. What's the next? What's the next manifestational evidence? Ideas start to occur to you. Ideas, thoughts. You start getting thoughts. You start getting our thoughts. You start getting thoughts. Now, we know where you are and we know where you want to be. But where you want to be, you're going to blow. If we told you what you want is right now, most of you would not go there. You'd have 15 or 20 reasons why you're not going to do that, not right now. So instead, we give you, say it more accurately. Instead, you translate it into the thought that you can perceive. In other words, you're translating into the thought of least resistance. Are you following this? You're translating into the thought of least resistance. In other words, you let your good in to the degree that you can believe it. That's really what it comes down to. You let your good in to the degree that you can believe it. And so the path of least resistance is the path of beliefs through which you allow yourself to receive what you want. So let's back up. Do you know? Do you accept? Do you sort of kind of get? Let's be softer. Does it make sense to you? Can you feel our sincerity in? Do you believe that we believe that you create your own reality and that this is a vibrational universe, as in everything is vibrational, and that your thoughts project vibration? So your thoughts both do the asking and the allowing. So sometimes you think about what you want and you create it, but sometimes you think about what you don't have and you don't let it in. That really is all you need to know. So as you begin cleaning up your thoughts by caring about the way you feel, little by little, you reduce your level of resistance, which means you increase your level of allowance, which means more things begin to occur to you. So you have better timing, you get better ideas, your impulses are better, things around you start going better, but most of all, you feel really good more of the time, really good more of the time. And as you start putting the two together, that the better you feel, the better it goes, the better you feel, the better it goes, the better you feel, the better it goes. And then you are selfish enough to care about how you feel. So if you've got a friend who always brings you down, you start saying, hey, gotta go. If you got a friend who you can't buck the current of that, you're not steady enough yet. If there are reports that you're reading and analysis of the finances of the world that are bothering you, then stop it. And some people say, well, that's like putting my head in the sand, like I'm not facing reality. And we say, exactly, exactly. Don't face the reality that produces within you a vibration that prevents you from your own well-being. That's really what it comes down to. That's what the art of allowing is. The art of allowing says, I've created it. It's coming to me. It wants me. I want it. I will find a way to allow it. And the path to allowing what I want is the path of happiness and joy and feeling good. Really good.